Have you ever had robocalls or someone calling you that you're just like, man, and you answer the phone in a manner that's probably not the best, maybe sometimes more like, what? Or something like that. I wanted to talk about how when God calls us to do something, how do we answer? In Romans, it says that God's calling is irrevocable, but there's also a verse that talks about how even though you may be called, you're not chosen. And I think that depends on how you answer the call. I think if you tend to answer God's calling by what, instead of a word that I use, and I use it every morning. It's Hebrew, and it's Hineni. And Hineni is the purest form, or the most submissive way of saying, like, here am I, God send me, here am I. And that's how all of the people in the Bible answered God when God came calling them, as Hineni. On a personal note, I was a police officer for 16 years, and we literally answer calls. That's what we do. And I felt like over the time, police officers can get a little jaded. And I felt like I wasn't answering the calls with that care, or that the way I was supposed to, with that Hineni. And also I was also a supervisor, and I felt like the same thing. Like I wasn't giving them that intimate, submissive answer, the Hineni that I needed to give them. So I think that's when sometimes you have to start readjusting yourself, or looking at your perspective a little better, and looking at God's calling for you, because it is irrevocable. God's already put something on you. It's in the Bible when I woke up this morning, So instead of answering God with what, or what now, maybe you should try a little Hineni, and showing God that you are submissive to Him and His will be done. And I start every morning, and maybe you should try it too. I thank God for that day. He's given me a new day. And as my feet hit the floor, I say, God, Hineni, I'm here. Here am I. Use me for whatever you want. If it's to bring people to you, Hineni. If it's to do something in your name, to glorify your name, Hineni. God bless you. I see you in the future. Bye.